Before there were algorithms, before machine had language, before AI had a name, there was a man with a question. Can machines think? Alan Turing, mathematician, codebreaker, visionary, the architect of possibility. In the shadow of war, he built machines to outwit enemies. In the silence of his mind, he imagined futures no one else could see. While the war fought with bombs, he fought with logic and won. He won. Turing didn't just shape a century, he laid the foundation for everything AI will become. Neural networks, algorithms, machines that speak, listen, learn, all trace back to his question, his courage, his code. Welcome Alan Turing, the original mind behind the machine. Oh, Alan, your paper asks, can machines think? You invent the Turing test, basically saying if a machine can trick a human into thinking, it's smart. Bold move, redefining intelligence as the ability to imitate small talk, which ironically makes modern AI experts either geniuses or really good bartenders. You propose the imitation game, where a machine proves its intelligence by pretending to be human, which sounds less like a scientific breakthrough and more like online dating. Honestly, Alan, your imitation game is less about thinking and more about surviving an awkward dinner party. Meanwhile, modern AI is out here writing grocery lists and recommending Netflix shows. And we are supposed to believe this was a dream? Bold of you to assume we will want machines to think, when most humans barely do. After the war, Turing studied how patterns in nature form, like stripes on zebras or spots on leopards. His paper on morphogenesis was groundbreaking and is still referenced in developmental biology. This man didn't just do code, he did zebra math too. Meanwhile, actual biologists with decades of lab training were like, wait, you did what with a pencil? Turing really said, I cracked Nazi codes, built the blueprint for computers, and figured out how leopards get their spots. You're welcome. Turing would run 10-15 miles to his office just for fun. One time he ran a marathon and almost won, only 11 minutes slower than the Olympic gold medalist that year. He literally ran circles around everyone, mentally and physically. The man was running marathons while solving Nazi encryption. Pick and struggle, Alan. Frustrated with the slow bureaucratic support as his job, Turing directly wrote to Churchill requesting more resources. Churchill replied with one word, action this day. Boom! Bureaucracy? Who? Alan Turing didn't just break codes. He broke protocol, office politics, and every middle manager's will to exist. Turing was so quirky about his belongings that he literally chained his favorite mug to a radiator so it wouldn't get stolen at work. He was annoyed that people kept taking his coffee mug at work. He literally chained it to a radiator at his office. That's some solid problem-solving energy. Can't trust your coworkers? Engineer a solution. It's a quirky example of how deeply practical and unbothered he was by norms. Forget password, forget biometrics. Turing invented the original two-factor authentication, steel chain. It's honestly peak engineer energy, solving a petty problem with maximum efficiency and zero emotional processing. You know, you are built different when your response to mug theft is not an HR email, but full-on hardware integration. Turing reportedly loves fairy tales, especially Snow White. He admired the dark, mythic elements, especially the poison apple. After his death, he was found with a half-eaten apple nearby. Although the apple was never tested, it's widely believed he used it to end his life. This inspired the urban legend that Apple logos, an apple with a bite, is a tribute to Turing. Apples deny it, but the myth persists because it's hauntingly poetic. Alan Turing, main character energy, even in death. The wildest part? He came up with this before Siri, Alexa, or ChatGPT. Back when computers were the size of fridges and had the processing power of a potato. Alan Turing, the man who broke Enigma, but couldn't break eye contact. This guy invented the concept of the computer before computers were a thing, just casually. While the rest of us struggled with opening too many Chrome tabs, he was out there solving World War II with math. Legend. He biked 90 kilometers just to get to school during a strike, because nothing, not even labor dispute, could come between young Alan and some juicy mathematics. Meanwhile, most of us would fake a fever if it even looked like rain. Turing built a machine to outsmart Nazi encryption, but couldn't figure out how to not get weird looks from his boarding school teachers. They were too busy worshipping Latin to understand he was busy creating the future. He cracked codes faster than you crack your phone screen. But of course, society at that time couldn't handle his genius or his love life. Imagine being persecuted for being gay when you literally helped save 14 million lives. History tried to erase him. Turing's legacy now runs in every processor, every line of code, and every breakthrough. In the AI history, he is not just a chapter. He is the prologue. He is the first spark.